So this guy, Rexel, he was one of the Chantry missions that we had. I don't think I go back and hand it in, or unless I don't show it on camera. I'm not sure about that yet. I don't remember editing out the last video, so last part of this recording session. I think I'm gonna smash it together with another recording session and just make it like continuous. But here is when shit goes down, as the cool kids may say.
Well,
Guess who it is? Tim Kerr. I mean, Arl.
Eamon would condone you invading my castle and murdering my men.
Arl of Denerim.
Is he losing faith in the persuasive powers of his land's meat?
I'm here for Nora.
The traitorous bitch has you under her thumb. Nora does love games. I'm surprised she'd play with the likes of you. You should have left when you had the chance, Warden. Slunk off to the Anderfells to hide with the rest of your kind. This land's meat is a farce. Loghain will triumph, and you will die.
And you are an asshole. So immediately, I did already have this fight before, like I said before. I had recorded past this, and when we had gotten to the land's meat. So I know how this fight usually goes down, and I'm pretty sure I get it on the first go, which is surprising because he has 2 mages, he has 2 guards, and he is an assassin. That's how is the assassin, and he can also do these Mark of Death, which will I think make us take more damage than per usual. So it's not an easy fight. It is rather challenging. So it's surprising that you get on the first go, to say the least. But yeah, so I don't think I've recorded the whatchamacallit quite just yet. The land's meat. I did find out that before the land's meat, I think we have 2 missions that we were supposed to do for the land's meat, and I didn't hand those 2 missions in, so I lost like favorability with part of my ban, or part of the people at the land's meet that vote. So that's why it failed. Now that I went back and looked at it, I failed because it didn't actually do anything with the missions, which I think we'll be doing after this and probably in the next video. I wanted to revive Liliana and then group heal. And I think I wanted to send Poopa to go fight the mages. He can pretty much deal with the mages by himself. They are kind of high level, so I don't know how much of a trouble they're going to be. But then it's the other 3 people in my group can just handle, what's his face? How? Not Loghain. We fight How. Loghain will be at the whatchamacallit? Land's meet. I think I stopped this guy? No, I don't. I'm not. He did a flying swarm. What an asshole. And there we go. He's dead. So now we have to worry about who I think he starts trying to beat up Win, and he does not manage to get anything. He was really persistent on trying to kill Win. He was like, "Fuck you, healer." He sees the importance of a mage. But yeah, so I Mind Blast him in order to stun him, and that sort of like changes his direction. Now the 4 of us can just beat the shit out of Arl How. Which is always fun, beating the shit out of someone. Well, not in real life. Doing it in real life is mean. But in video games is always nice to beat people up, to let your frustration come out in constructive ways instead of just beating up people in real life.
Make us spit on you. I deserved more.
Ironically, I'm shoving my mouse up your nose here, my friend, so... Ironically. He does have a axe that is rogue only. I'm not sure what weapon, like what secondary weapon you would give to rogues. I assume there was a sword and like a dagger. But axes, maces also work.
All right.
Not sure which one is the quote-unquote optimal one, so I apologize if I'm not 100% aware of what to do. And I think we meet one more guy. Armoric.
Maker, have mercy on your faithful servant. Under us they. Bride of the Maker, have mercy on me. Alstana, is that you, little sister? No, I don't know you, do I? Are you real?
Are you all right?
Alstana? I don't know. Where is my sister? Have you seen her? I'm Erminric, Knight
sorry.
Lieutenant of the Denerim Chantry. You aren't one of the Terns men? I failed in my duties. Forgive me. I failed.
Oh, it's this guy.
And there's no telling what he's done.
Who are you talking about?
The Malefica. He had turned blood magic upon Templars and Circle mages to escape from his tower. Near Redcliffe, I cornered him, but the Terns men took him from me.
It all starts to piece together.
They brought me here.
The Maleficar, was his name Joan?
Yes.
Bum bum bum.
Destroyed his phylactery. We were spread out, trying to find him. I was alone. You are real, aren't you? My dreams are so strange now. Please, if you're not a dream, help me.
So I think you can tell him that the door is open, but I don't think that is exactly how you do anything, but...
Ring to my sister, Alstana. Tell her I'm sorry. Please, ask her to pray for me.
So this guy was trying to get Joan under control. He was trying to, I think either kill or bring Joan back to the circle before he, fucked shit up in Redcliffe. But then the Terrans men came in the way, captured him, and then brought him here and tortured him. Which then allowed Joan to poison the Arl, which allowed the circle to go into, I'm pretty sure Joan is tied to the shitstorm at the circle as well. He's just fucking up everything. And there was an exit back there, but I'm pretty sure if you go up there, there's like this giant fight, and I was like, I don't know, I don't want to do this. I'm pretty sure I found that in my failed recording session that crashed. That's why I'm not going up there. But the next area is rather interesting, because there are two options you can either pick. Technically two. Neither of them are very, very good, but that is the way of the BioWare. They give you really two not so good options that you have to pick the better of the worst. Try and weather what storm you wish to fight. So we got an aura out.
My thanks.
I'm pretty sure I could have gone with, aren't you a little short for a guard, but I don't.
Because there are two sorts of people in this house.
I was like, why are you dressed
those
like this?
Those loyal to Howe, and those loyal to me. If Howe's people find me, I'll be killed. And my people will insist on escorting me back to the palace, where my father may also have me killed.
So, the next option that we'll get into is actually pretty hard. So I found this out the hard way back in the failed recording session, so it's kind of ruined for me because I know what's going to happen. I know how to get
Warden,
past it a little.
In the name of the Regent, I am placing you under arrest for the murder of Rendon Howe and his men-at-arms. Surrender, and you may be shown mercy.
So you either fight here or you surrender. Surrendering is much easier.
Are you sure this is what you wish?
Yeah. So killing them just reinforces Loghain's lies.
Descended peacefully. Bring the Warden. Loghain doesn't care about the rest.
So the reason why that is a pretty interesting thing is if you fight him, it's a very, very, very hard fight, and I suck at fighting. So,
Oh, good. I was starting to worry this would be easy.
Calm down. What has happened?
The Warden has been captured.
What? How could this happen?
Never mind that. The question is how to free him. Calthrian will take him to Fort Draken. Getting inside will be no small feat.
So you can either surrender yourself, you can either fight. You can tell them that you're rescuing Queen Anora. But if you do that, and I found that out, if you try and be like, well, I'm rescuing Queen Anora, she's right over here, the Queen will jump out and be like, hey, this asshole, this Grey Warden is trying to capture me, and then you fight anyway, and it's a hard fight, because there's like 6 or 7 archers, there's a mage, and she's a pretty high-level character, the leader who's talking, so it's not a freaking easy fight, and you're pretty much boned if you try. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just get captured, whatever. And if you try and be like, oh well, the queen's here, the queen will then fuck you over and then make you fight and then die. And I was like, I did this like 4 or 5 times. I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to getting captured. I killed Rendon Howe. How about that?
Who calls that a crime? More like a public service.
I know, right?
Still, they'll hang you for it.
Yeah, my friends are coming for me though. This is pretty interesting. I
think
haven't
so,
tried
do
to
you?
escape by myself. I think I bring Alistair and Wynne.
Just one person assaulting Fort Draken. Good luck with that.
Oh, well, Wynne's coming, obviously. I need a healer.
Sure. I'll just hold my breath, shall I?
So, you can get anyone to come with you. Ogren gets a -5 because he doesn't like you surrendering. I think if you have Sten, he gets a -15. And at the time, I didn't have the gifts. So, I was like, oh, wow. I literally go back down to 3.
From the
So,
Tailor's Craft Hall. I wasn't told about anything being shipped in today.
I think if you let Alistair
Look,
lie
we've got
here,
4
he
more
can
deliveries
get
to
through.
make today. Can you get whoever's in charge?
Fine. Wait over there. I'll get the captain.
I think if you let Alistair just bullshit the entire time,
can't
for the most
believe
part,
that worked.
he
Stay calm.
actually has a pretty
We'll get through this.
pretty decent
I
lies.
hope you're right.
All right, what's this about?
We're just making a delivery, sir.
I wasn't notified about anything arriving today.
Take it up with the Tailor's Craft Hall, Captain. I just go where they tell me.
Fine, fine. Take it to the main hall.
All right then. I guess we're in. And I'm pretty sure the main hall. They try and like make you do this. They hint to the fact that you can have a breakout and have it like shit go cray cray, as the cool kids may say. But it's much easier than they tell you at first. And I'm pretty sure I listened to this dude because he starts ranting like.
Tan Howe was murdered?
I think that's a new record, even for an Arl of Denerim. Didn't he only hold the title for 10 days?
10 days, he was an asshole.
I heard the Chantry was offering to pay anyone who'd come to the funeral. Not even his own kin will make the trip for it.
So this is what I was talking about, the fact that they hint towards you
All right.
fucking shit up.
We need a plan.
We can handle this. We've faced worse already.
What I love, though, is they said that we faced worse already, and then they turn around and stare at the ballistas, and I'm like, why are we looking at ballistas? Why don't we just go talk to the sergeant?
State your business.
If you let Wynne do the talking,
look at
she
this.
gets it done.
What a
If you get
waste.
Alistair, he fucks
What
up,
do you mean by that?
and she yells at him, the
Of all the
sergeant.
things to assign to a sergeant, guarding an object, one that isn't even critical, it's in the middle of the fort for Andraste's sake.
You do have a point there.
It seems a trivial thing for anyone to do, let alone a soldier in wartime.
You know, I joined the army to follow in my father's footsteps, to make him proud. And what do I get? Barracks detail. Would he be proud of that? Andraste's arse he would.
Oh.
I'm going to live my life before it's too late. Let somebody else guard their stupid door.
That apparently works very well. So we don't really need to use the ballistas, which was much, much nicer. Probably means I don't have to fight everyone in that room, which is, again,
We better
very
get
nice.
ready for trouble. Everyone from here on will know we aren't supposed to be here.
And this, we will now start fighting things in this, this area. For the most part, the reason why I picked Alistair and Wynne, Alistair is one of the tankiest characters I have, so I can just consistently heal him up with Wynne, and he can just tank all the damage, and we can do a lot of magic damage with Wynne as well. Not as much as I would have liked, because she only has what? She has Witch's Grasp, Stone Fist, and Arcane Bolt as her offensive abilities. I can increase Alistair's ability damage, which I think I do a few times. But the majority of the reason I brought her is just for the heals. That and the control that you can get, the Petrify, the Stone Fist, that sort of thing.
Now we go into battle.
So it's a pretty decent combo.
Enough.
That and they can bullshit their way through here, which is really nice. I'm not really sure who else can lie like that. Lie like that. And I think if you get captured with Alistair in your team back at the mansion, she actually gets arrested alongside with you, because since Eamon is trying to get or even trying to get Alistair on the throne. So I'm pretty sure he arrests Alistair along with him. Hey, cat, I know you want. I know.
Off I go.
Give me like 3 seconds, cat. Like 30 seconds. I just had to kill this one guy and walk downstairs. Pretty sure that's the end of this video. You know, we just gotta kill some dude. Just bear with me, cat.
Very well.
Yes, this is annoying. This fight was going a little shorter than, or a little longer than I expected. So I don't know if there's like anything important in these side rooms that you can loot from. I didn't notice anything too spectacular, but I mean, it's worth a shot. It's max speed, right?